Welcome to the Pastry Divas. This is Nadia. Today we present to you Plum Flaugnarde. So start with your butter. You're going to put it in the glass dish, and I like to microwave it for about 10 to 15 seconds. That'll do in most microwaves. You are going to spread it around the pan, up the sides, into the creases, and all around. That'll give us a nice release so that the eggs don't stick later. You can use cooking spray. A nice generous heap would be fantastic. To do the plums, now we got these plums from one of the neighbor's trees, so they are wild plums. Give them a good rinse, and then you're going to take the knife and go all the way around the seam, get that pit out. If it sticks a little bit, plums are probably a smidge green, but you don't want them too right because then they won't hold their shape and they'll just be a little bit of mush. So I like a nice kind of medium plum. I've arrange them in a concentric circle and slightly layered. And now we're going to make the filling. It's super simple. Put your eggs in, put your flour in, add a little bit of sugar, and then we're going to add the cream. So for the cream, I like to use half whole milk and half 35% cream. You can use an 18% or a 10% cream for the entire amount, but I just find that the actual whipped cream gives it a certain amount of richness that I really like to have in my dish. It's almost just that little bit of extra fat is just so yummy. And here we have a cherry schnapps. This is from my local distillery that's just down the street, and we're going to add that and a little hit of vanilla. So with the vanilla, I like to use a Tahitian or a Madagascar. Both are great. I do not recommend an artificial vanilla. Please buy yourself a genuine pure vanilla. I was a little overzealous and the plums flipped over. So when you pour it, please pour it slower. We spend so much time doing the concentric circles. We don't want to wreck it with pouring our batter too hard. So for the oven, 350, 30 minutes, and it's pretty beautiful. So I just kind of flipped my plums back over there so they're not too bad. And here we are. There you go. Plum Flaugnarde. Thank you very much for joining the Pastry Divas.